Why are Sikhs running away from the Pagg? Here's my story and with it, my take. This is me about a year ago and this is me today, so trust me when I say I understand both sides. I'll tell you something that no one's talking about but we've all gone through, and that's the idea of assimilation. To break it down, I think this is a good metaphor. If I ask you how many Sikhs will wear a gada and how many will wear a Pagg, which one do you think is going to be more? It's gada 10 times out of 10, and that's because wearing a bracelet assimilates a lot easier with the culture around us as fashionable than does a Pagg. Assimilation was what started to matter to me much more than anything, especially in a world where I felt like I could just accustom myself to certain things that people around me were doing, focus up on my looks to start looking all pretty so people would start treating me better, but it was all really superficial. And at the same time, I had this idea that wearing a Pagg was superficial too. We can't treat Sikhi as superficial as the world is accustomed us to believe our lives are meant to be. The Pagg is what we fought for. We fought for the right to be able to make everyone equal with crowns on all of our heads. The right to be able to stand out, not the burden of having to. Even if that right means that we have to stand out at the expense of ourselves, it means that we get to serve. Now, it really is a privilege, and I'll tell you as somebody who let go of a world that told me I needed looks so badly, and a self that told me I needed looks so badly, to go down a path of service. It's really what it means to be a Sikh. We can't treat our faith as superficial as the world has led us to believe our lives are. When it comes to being a Sikh, the Pagg on our heads isn't just a piece of fabric. We can't tell people it's just a piece of fabric that they need to wear or they're not a good Sikh. Being a Sikh starts in your heart, and eventually when it comes to that manifestation, it will lead to the Pagg. But we need to start teaching Sikhi with the same love that we know it holds.